Here are 13 things that you can do that are going to be more effective than going to a No Kings rally. I make a version of this video every single time one of these things happens, and there's another one coming up on the 28th of March. The last one that happened was in October. What has happened in the country and in the world since? It's gotten worse. Why is that? Because these things are not going to be enough to fight what we are up against. So here are 13 things that you can do. I'm going to list them in terms of easiest, lowest risk to hardest / most risk. Number 1, stop using AI. Everybody knows AI is bad for the environment. There is a whole host of reasons why you shouldn't be using it. We all have brains. We all need to use them. 2, if your money is in a big bank, take your money out of a big bank and put it into a local credit union. The third one I know is not going to be for everybody because depending on where you live, it may be your only option. But stop using Amazon and cancel your Prime account. Jeff Bezos does not need any more money. Number 4, cancel your streaming services and start riding the high seas. I'm not going to say any more than that, but hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down. Number 5, make art. If you are a musician or an artist, art is one of the most important things during times like these. And if you are artistically challenged like I am, you can use Canva to make stickers and they will print them and deliver them to your door. Here are a couple that I've done. Number 6, read, read, read. You need to understand how we got here. Reading history is a great way to understand that. Read about resistance and revolutions of the past. What worked, what didn't work. Learn about what America has done to other countries over the course of our history. Yeah, I know reading takes effort and not everybody's great at it, but just like anything, it's practice. Number 7, exercise your Second Amendment right. Buy a gun, learn how to use it. Martial law is going to happen. Accept this fact, prepare for it. Number 8 and 9 are along the same lines, and depending on where you are in the country, it's going to be different. But the first is mutual aid. Get involved in your community. Every weekend, my partner and I go out and with an organization here locally, we serve food to unhoused people in our community. That may not seem like a revolutionary act, but actually it is, because those are the people that this system wants us to be disgusted by. And by caring for them and recognizing their humanity, that in itself is a revolutionary act. Number 9, join an organization. The best way to find an organization that speaks to you is, what do you care about? Do you care about climate change? There are organizations like the Sunrise Movement that work in that space. Are you an anti-war person? There's an organization called Code Pink. Do you want to help build a viable third party in the United States for electoral politics? Check out the PSL. Whatever you do, you need to do it with groups of other people. Getting organized is how we are going to get out of this. And if you have a union at your workplace, join it. If you're in the union, fight to make them fight. If you are not a union member, maybe it's time to start talking to your coworkers and starting a union at your workplace. Number 10, grow food. Now, I know this isn't going to be an option for everyone, but the less that we can be dependent on the system, the more independent we become. And when this shit inevitably falls, we will be able to take care of ourselves and take care of our community. Number 11, stop paying your federal taxes. I claimed exempt back in November. I'm planning to file for an extension so I don't have to pay on April 15th. If all of us decide that we are going to stop paying our federal taxes, they can't come after all of us. There's literally way more than us than there are of them. Number 12, deflock your community. AI surveillance is one of the greatest tools that the oppressors have. Check out this website, find out if there are flock cameras in your community. Baseball bats work pretty well. Number 13, the greatest one. There was a certain plumber's brother that showed us what to do about 2 or 3 years ago. Now, before anybody gets into my comments and starts getting on me for advocating for violence, Every single day that the Epstein class keeps their heads is a day that they are enacting violence on us and on the world. No Kings rallies aren't working because it's not going to be enough. Marching your little witty sign around the block once every 6 months is not going to be enough. And before any liberals jump into my comments and say, these protests are an important entry point for people, the key word there is entry point. So yeah, you go to the rally, you do the thing. What are you doing after that? Things are going to continue to get worse until we decide to come together, organize, and take this shit down.